Hi guys, my name is Lala. You're welcome to another interesting tutorial. So today I'll be teaching us how to make a convertible dress, meaning you can wear the dress in different ways. So first thing you have to do is to draft your pencil skirt. I've already cut out my pencil skirt pattern here, both front and back, but I'll just do a very quick tutorial in case we have those that don't know how to cut a pencil skirt. Okay, so my paper is on fold, serving as my fabric. This is my waistline, and then my waist to my hip line is called the hip depth. On the average, most people use 8, and of course from here you're going to be marking the length of your skirt. So let's say the length of my skirt is 22 inches. So this is my hip line, the waistline, and of course the hemline. So what I'll do now, I'm going to mark quarter of my waist circumference, which is 7.5 inches. Then I'll add 1 inch for that. I'll mark it, then 1 inch for sewing allowance. Then on the hip line, I'm going to mark quarter of my hip circumference plus 1 inch for seam allowance. Because it's a pencil dress, I will subtract 1 inch from quarter of my hip circumference, which is 9.5, plus 1 inch for seam allowance. So I'm going to join everything together now. Okay. So after doing this, I'm going to blend up the sharp edges so that we don't have sharp edges at the corner. So my pencil skirt is ready. Then to plot my darts, I'll just measure here and find the midpoint. The midpoint is 4.25. Then I'll mark half inch on both sides of the darts. Then for your darts can be as long as 4 inches or 4.5 inch, the length of your dart. Then I'll just mark half inch on both sides. That's all. The last thing, you want the skirt to sit perfectly on your waist. You come down by 1 inch on the center front and then slant all the way down. Okay, so that's all for the pencil skirt. So to cut the back pattern, all you just do is, okay, let me cut out the so this is how I'm just doing this in case we have those that don't know how to draft the pencil skirts. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, so to cut the back, all you just do is you fold another paper. Sorry. So to cut the back, let me show you. I already cut out front and back pencil skirt. So this is my front for the skirt and the 2 back pieces. So all you just do is you fold your fabric again and place the front on it. Then you add 1 inch for zipper allowance to cut the back. That's all. Okay, so I have my front and back piece for my skirts here. That's one. Then secondly, and I'm not lining the skirt for this tutorial. Then secondly, I want to add a band to my skirt. So for the band, you fold your fabric into 2 like this, and then you mark half of your waist circumference. So from here to here, you mark 15. That's for me. Then 1 inch for seam allowance. Meanwhile, you're cutting 2 of the band, so that one will serve as lining, the other one will serve as fabric. So that's for the band. And then finally, we're going to be cutting out 2 rectangles. Okay, now the length of the rectangle, that is from here all the way down, is 60 inches. Then the width of the rectangle is going to be half of your waist circumference. Sorry for that breaking translation. So I was saying that the width of the rectangle is going to be half of your waist circumference plus 2 inches allowance. Okay, then the length is going to be, I use 60. Okay, so we're going straight to the sewing instruction. So for each of the rectangles, okay, I'm going to fold it into 2 like so, and then I'm going to sew it all the way down. Same thing for the second rectangle. I'm going to fold it into 2 like this. I'll fold it into 2 and sew 1/2 inch all the way down. That's for the rectangles. Then I'm going to go ahead to couple my skirts. So I'll go ahead and sew my dart on my pencil skirts. After sewing that on the pencil skirts, I'm going to join the front and back together at the sides. So this is my front of my pencil skirts. Then I'll be joining the front and back together at the side seams. So let me do that. Okay guys, so I have finished joining my skirt together front and back at the side seam, and I've given it a very good press. Can you see? So it's just remaining the zipper at the back. I'm not adding lining to this skirt. You can add lining to your own. So next thing, I'm going to go ahead to hem my skirts. I'm going to fold 1/2 inch twice to hem my skirts. That's for the skirt. And for my band, make sure your band is, the length of your band is your waist circumference measurements. Mine is 30, so on fold will be 15, then plus 1 inch for seam allowance. And of course, this is my lining. So what I'm going to do now, this is my band. I've already notched the center of my band. And remember the 2 rectangles we cut out? Okay, they're going to be like our bow for the dress. So I'm going to place one like this at the beginning, or sorry, I'm going to place it like this. Right side facing the right side of the band, just after the notch point, like this. And then the second one, okay, the second rectangle, I'm going to place it on the other side of the notch, like this. Can we see? Like this. Then I'll now take my lining for the band, okay, and I've already notched the center. I'm going to place it on top. Okay, this is my notch. Can you see? So I'm going to start sewing from the beginning of my band like this all the way down. Okay, so let me do that. So guys, I've attached the band to the bow or the belt. This is my the waist of my, the band. Okay, now I'm going to be attaching it to the waist of the skirts. So all I'll just do is I'm going to notch the center so that everything rhymes properly. This is it. So this is the waistline of my skirts. Let me also notch the band at the bottom. Here, so that everything will match perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to make the right side of my skirt face the right side of the band, and I'll go ahead and sew the skirt onto the band. So let me do this. So guys, we are gradually getting to the end of the tutorial. So I've attached my band to the skirt. Okay, make sure you iron every step of the way. So next step is to fix the zipper allowance. So as a general rule, you should know that if you're not adding lining to fabric, make sure you use your serger to set all the rough edges. So right now, I'm going to leave my zipper allowance. Now I always let my zipper get to at least my hip line so that I don't find it difficult to put it on. Okay, then I'm going to leave an opening of about 6 inches from the hemline for my slit. So I'm going to be sewing from here to here, and my zipper will be fixed here. So let me do that. So guys, this is the outcome of our dress. So first thing first, you put on the skirts. Now you can wear a tank top, you can wear a long sleeve fitted top, you can wear a tube top, whichever way suits you. So first, you can wear this as a halter neck dress, like so. Okay, then you tie. So here you are, this is it. Can you see? Very lovely. So that's just look 1. Look 2. Here, so I'm gonna place this like this. Okay, but a tube or a fitted top into lower neck is preferable for this kind of dress. So like this. You see what I've done? Then I'll take this, cross it over to this side, then the second one. So you can try to make your bow longer so that you can like have a bow around here. So I'll just adjust this. Okay, I'm not really seeing what I'm doing anyway. Okay, then I could just tie this to the sides. So if my bow was longer, I could do a bow. So this is just 2 of many looks you could create with this dress. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Feel free to share this video. Thank you very much. I remain Lala.